Hi guys, welcome to my scrapbooking month in review video. This month I was working with the Scraptastic Just a Girl kit and add-on. I also had the extra pattern paper and I had stamps from some of the kits as well. So I'm going to start by showing you guys what my leftovers are from the kit. I also did a fair amount of scrapbooking from my stash this month and I put a pretty good dent in my kit. I rarely, if ever, kill these kits just because so much comes in them. I could easily make 7 or 8 or 9 or more layouts with one of these kits and the add-on, and I just rarely have enough time to do that much scrapbooking in a month. So I will show you what I have left over from the kit. I have used both of the letter sets for several titles, and I still have, there's plenty of usable letters left, so these will go into my thicker stash. They don't need their little clips on them because I hang them from my pegboard during the month, but now they can just go into my stash. I do repackage my thickers into these 6 by 12 inch bags. They're just a tiny bit bigger than the thickers package, and that makes it way easier for me to slip the letter stickers in and out of the bag when I'm finished using them. It means that I'm more likely to clean up my space right after I scrapbook, which makes it a lot easier for me to scrapbook next time if I don't have to clean up. And it also works with the way that I store my letter stickers, which is in a basket. This is the basket that I have. It's from, I believe, Target, and it holds this basket holds all of my white and colorful thickers. So these ones will go in right here in the front with the white, and I just have these tabs that show me what the colors are, where all the different thicker packages belong. And then my black and gray and silver thickers belong in this basket. It's just a brown wicker basket. It's smaller than the other one because it's only dedicated to black. I think I have hardcover already in black. I could be wrong. But if yeah, I do. So what I will do in this case is I will put them in the same package because I don't need 2 packages with the same letters in them. That way, if I run out when I'm in the middle of using this set, I know that I have another set right there. And it doesn't bother me too much that that C is floating in the package. I'll find it if I need it. So that's what I do, and then I don't need this anymore. So I can just reuse this bag for this month's stickers and throw this away. So then I used some of these Heidi Swapp enamel shapes, but I didn't use too many of them. I have lots of them left, and they will go in my drawer of enamel dots and shapes. Right there. Then my mask goes with my masks. I have all of my masks right here. Lots of these are from Scraptastic Kit Club kits. So I just throw them all there, and then if I ever need to use it again, I know where my masks are. Then I have a bunch of random die cuts. Now I meant to make a card with this cute little guy, so I'm going to put him on my table here. I have this tray that I keep things that I want to use that I don't want to get lost, and so I'll put him right there. A lot of these things are very old. It's about time to purge this tray, but I'm going to put him there so I don't forget that he exists. And then I have some die cut pieces that I can just sort and put in with my die cut and wood veneer pieces. So I will sort those and put those away later. I have stamps that will go in with my stamp sets. I keep all of my favorite stamps in this thing that's supposed to be a drawer, but I don't use it as a drawer. I just use it as a box. And my favorite stamps are all of the Scraptastic Kit Club stamps, and I also have a decent collection of Lawn Fawn stamps as well. So I just put all of these in here, just like that, and look, it's getting very crowded. I would say that it's time to go through and purge. When I can't get any more in, that means I'm going to have to do a stamp giveaway, because I obviously can't keep all of these because I don't have room for them. So stay tuned for a stamp giveaway pretty soon. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but for real, there's going to be one, I promise. Then I have all of these Heidi Swap words left over. I used a couple of them, but it came with a whole pack. So I have this drawer of just words. It's not completely full, but it's just words. And I have these other Heidi Swap words here that are colorful. I'm just going to stick these in with those so that if I'm ever looking for a word, they're all together. Some of the other things in that drawer. Then I have some label stickers and some chipboard stickers. These label stickers I'm going to put in my drawer of label stickers. It says journaling on the front because it's stickers that are for journaling. And then these I'm going to put in with my Project Life stuff because they're the thinner kind of chipboard and they're great for using with Project Life. I now have an empty tray. These are Scraptastic Kit Club exclusive stickers, and I'm going to put them in with my stickers. So I keep all of my sticker sheets right here. I have old ones and mostly old ones. I don't know why I haven't been collecting stickers lately. I guess some of these are new-ish. Yep, so they go in there. And then all that I have left are pattern paper and some scraps. So here's how I do my scraps. When I look at them, so I do sort my scraps. A lot of people just toss them in the scrap bin and that's fine. I find that I'm a lot more likely to use my scraps if they're sorted, and I do have the space. So because I have the space, I go ahead and sort them, and I find that I reach for scraps way, way more because I know if I need a pink scrap, I just go to one drawer and I grab my pink scraps. So if you'd like to see how I do that, it's in my scrap room video tours, so check out my scrap room video tours. They're on my channel. So what I do when I sort my papers is I think about which side am I most likely to use, and this is such a versatile pattern that I'm much more likely to use this than that. So I'll sort that into my black, white, and grays. This is pretty much multicolored. I'm very unlikely to use this pink, so I am not as likely to reach for that as I am for this vibrant, colorful side. So this will go in with my multicolored scraps. This will go in with my yellow scrap. Oh, I love that. It'll still go in with my yellow scraps, but I'll put it in this side up so that I don't miss it. If it were like this, that's nice, but I'm going to be more likely to reach for it if I see this side facing up. Even though there's more gray than yellow in this, yellow is the dominant color in this because gray is a neutral. So that's why I will sort that into yellows. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. So if you would sort that in gray, that's fine. It's just that that's the way that my mind works. Is if I were thinking about this paper, I would say, oh, a couple months ago I had a leftover with yellow in it, and I'd reach for it from my yellow bin, so from my yellow drawer. So this will go into blue, and you might say that it's green. Maybe it is. I have trouble with blues and greens, so it's going in blue for me. More of that color, of that pattern that I really like. This one will go in blue. It's an obvious blue. And again, I like this more than I like that, and I'm more likely to use it, so that's why that one will go in blue. This one here, what I do with this kind of a paper is I'm going to look through, and if anything kind of really pops out at me as I definitely want to use this, then I'll cut it out now and put it in with my die cut pieces, but none of them are, so I think I'll put it in my black and white. This will go in yellow. This will go in yellow. Even though it's just a little strip, it's still useful. This will go in black and white because the text is black and white. Blue. I have enough of that. I think I'll just put this in the recycling bin. A big chunk of this, good for matting and stuff. Now this is both a multicolor and it's also this kind of watercolored green. So with multicolored, I don't like my multicolored drawer to get too full because I rarely look at it. So I'm actually a lot more likely to put this in pink or red because it has red. When I look at this, I see more red than anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my red drawer. This is a full piece of paper, so I will keep this in my paper shelves. Another full piece of paper. And I do have lots of full pieces just because I do get the extra pattern paper add-on. This is not a full piece. It looks like a full piece, but it isn't. And this is a full piece. So these will all go into my paper shelves. And this will go into black. This will go into black. And these will go in with my cardstock, which I don't even sort by color. I just stick it in. All my Kit Club cardstock leftovers, they all just get shoved into my cardstock area on my shelf. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you guys which layouts I made this month. So starting with the first layout that I made with the Just a Girl kit. This one is called Quadruple Photobomb. You'll find the process video on my channel, so I won't say too much about it here. Then I have Saying Goodbye is the hardest part. You'll also find the process video for this on my channel. Then I have this double layout, so these 2 pages right here, which make a double. This one is called They Love to Play Outside. I think it's just called Play Outside in my channel, and there's a process video for it. Then I made this one just today. So the background pattern paper and the matting pattern paper are both from the Just a Girl kit, but then all of the embellishments are from the I Am collection from Simple Stories, and that was for my stash. So this is sort of a partial stash, partial kit page, and this is a layout that I made for Shell Beebe, who's a friend of mine, who's also a scrapbooker, and the process video for this one is on my channel as well. Then I have some cards that I made. I made more cards than this, but I gave some of them away already. So I have 2 cards left. I think I made 3 of these, and I made more cards this month too. But these are using the Maggie Holmes collection. So this was for my 27-day challenge this month, for the month of February. So it's still not over yet. The month is only half over. But the challenge is to use a kit that, like an old kit or an old collection pack. So it's to kind of dive into your stash and use some stuff. And I'm trying to use up as much of the Maggie Holmes collection as I can in the month of February. And so I made these cards with some of the pattern paper, and I also used stamps from Lawn Fawn. I already had these stamps out because I did other cards with those stamps this month. This is just a journaling piece that goes with the layout that I'm giving to Shell, and the suitcase always falls off of it, so I'm going to have to, I don't know, do something about that before I send it to her. And then this is the layout that I made for my challenge. So this was using entirely my stash. It's all mostly from the Maggie Holmes collection, but also other stuff from my stash that I've had for a long time. Some Bow Bunny gems. I don't use much Bow Bunny, so those are notable. And there's a process video for this one as well on my channel. And then these are some cards. I made a whole bunch of these and I gave away a lot of them. I just had 2 that didn't get the greeting on them yet and didn't get put on cards yet. But this design was completely step-by-step copied from the Lawn Fawn blog, and I can't remember who the designer was, but I'll try to remember to link the information to this. There's a video that shows you how to make this card, and I'll link it in the information section for this video so that you can go check that out. Because it's really, really fun. If you've got this stamp set, it's a really fun card to make with it. I love how you color this canister, this little beaker, you color it in upside down, and it looks like it's pouring out on him. It's just so cute. So, and I think I used Kelly Perky letter stickers for this, and I used different letter stickers for the other ones that I did. So, and I haven't done it's after Valentine's Day now, but I thought I still might use them for teachers or something. So I'm going to go and get my Project Life spreads for you guys. I'm a tiny little bit behind in Project Life, so I'll show you what I did this month. I haven't put this in a page protector yet, and I've got a couple of other things to put in somewhere that don't have a page. I'm going to have one 8 by 8.5 by 11 page protector that I'm going to put this in, and a couple of other things. I like that this Chinese restaurant still uses the old style bags with the color printing on it, like the white bags with the color printing. And so I wanted to keep that. And I also meant to scrapbook. This has Justin Trudeau on it. It's just like my tax money paid for this beautifully printed envelope, so I feel like I need to save it. So these were my January pages. And then I think I did this and this in February. I don't know, because I'm not putting dates on it. So, I mean, I'm sort of putting dates on it, but let me see if I can find one. Yeah, so this is from January. So, yeah, my Project Life spread, I think this is week 4, and this is week 5. I still have to do week 6 and 7. And I have a couple of cards of overflow that will go in between this page and this page. So I guess it'll sort of they'll go over here. So, yeah, I think I'm a week behind, a full week behind in Project Life instead of a partial week. I usually do it every Friday, but I was away this Friday, so I'll have to do 2 weeks this coming Friday. And all of these layouts will go in my album, which is getting pretty full. They might not actually fit in this album, but they'll go in an album like this in their page protectors. This is how I store my layouts, just like that. And then my cards will go, I'll show you where I store my cards. I keep my cards in a drawer like this, so now that I've shared them with you guys and taken pictures and showed them on the blog and whatnot, the ones that are finished can go in here. So that would include this one. And then these ones are not finished. I have a place where I keep partial cards, and this one needs to be re-glued, obviously. So that is what I did this month. Now I have the Gale Song kit to put in my scrap area so that I can draw on this from the middle of February to the middle of March. Take care and have a great scrappy month.